So, Men in Black International dropped yesterday. I've got my suit on, so let's rank this franchise. Hi, my name is Lushan Downer, and I love movies. Now, as I said in my review of International, I'm not in love with this franchise, but I'm very fond of it. And with the new one that came out, I really wanted to rank it and just get my opinion out on all these movies. So I figured instead of individually reviewing them all, ranking is probably the best way to do it. Unfortunately, Men in Black International comes in last place. Bearing in mind, I do really enjoy this movie. I enjoyed it. I will watch it again. It just comes below Men in Black 2, which a lot of people would have in their lower. I just have it a bit higher than International because I find Men in Black 2 a lot more rewatchable. Even though International is extremely funny, where you got the character of Pawnee that I forgot to mention in my review, but I really enjoyed him. I think he was the funniest element of the entire movie, and if it wasn't for him, I don't think it would have been as good. It's still good, but he really helped the movie a lot. Even the action's great. I said all this in my review, so if you want to hear more, if you want to hear me talk more about Men in Black 2 or Men in Black International, watch my review. I do enjoy this movie though. It's just not as good as the other ones. This movie is ridiculous. They kind of flip it around where it's Kay is the new guy until he gets his memory back, but it's still enjoyable. You get returning characters like Zed, who has his own little action sequence, and you get Frank, who's got a lot more to do in this movie than he does in the other movie. And I do like his character, so that was a major benefit. He's in International, but not really. But he's not Men in Black 3, so Men in Black 2, having him there is a nice little spice on top of that movie. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith both return for this movie, and they're both so good in these roles that you can tell it's not that difficult for them to do. Especially Tommy Lee Jones, when you just kind of feel like that's his personality in real life. So it doesn't make any odds to him because he just seems like that's what he's like in real life. I almost forgot, we also get a cameo of Michael Jackson in this movie. That was kind of funny and unexpected when I first seen it the first time. But the only reason I think I put this ahead of Men in Black International is because I find this movie to be a lot funnier and a lot more rewatchable. But it's still a good movie. I find this movie to be so fun and extremely funny with an extremely cartoonish villain with Boris the animal.
It's just Boris!
And I love a time travel movie, so the idea of the Men in Black going back in time was great. Even the way they show how they go back in time was great, where you see the dinosaurs and how wherever they jump off gets rebuilt up was great. And then Josh Brolin, also Thanos, plays a great young Agent K, where you feel like he actually is younger Agent K. He even somewhat looks a bit like Tommy Lee Jones, so it's so seamless that you would think it's a younger Agent K rather than someone just being recast. Men in Black 3, I think it's very good, enjoyable. It's one I'd recommend the most because I think when I was younger it was my favourite, but then Men in Black 1 just went ahead of it. The original still hasn't been topped, and I don't think it ever will. This movie is action packed and brilliant casting right off the bat with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. This movie introduced me to Will Smith, and whenever I think of him, my mind immediately goes here. This movie, it comes in first place for me because I just think it's so rewatchable, so enjoyable, original, and it's just creative, and introducing us to this world in such a great way that it's just, I really enjoy this movie. It sets it up. It doesn't set up any sequels. It sets up the universe to end at the end of this movie, but they decided to do more, which I'm happy about because the movies that follow are enjoyable. Even if people don't like them, they are still rewatchable and enjoyable movies. So that's my list. Let me know your list down below, and if you like what you see in here, why don't you click that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.